Hello, friends and faithful walkthrough followers. This is the Chasm of the Abyss. This place sucks. It's very dark. It's not as dark as the Tomb of the Giants. You can use this cast light. It doesn't do anything, so yeah, don't use it. Don't waste one of your attunement slots. I was just trying it out to see what it does in this area, and it does about nothing. So one thing you definitely want to get is one of these crystal lizards that you'll see right here whenever you run out to your left. It's the only direction you can go, so don't miss it. Now, you're going to come across some lights here, and you'll have an option to go off to the left, or you have an option to go off to the right. Down right takes you towards the end goal, which is Manus, and the left will take you into a bunch of these crazy spirit. I don't even know what these guys are. They're not good. You want to try to get one at a time. That way you don't want to have to take three on at once. But there's also a sorcerer back there, and he can see you from quite a distance away. So keep that in mind. You won't be able to see him when he's shooting at you. So just run over here, holding your shield up if you're going to try to deal with him. 'Cause he ain't cool. And you see one hit kill me. Very unfortunate. So just be careful over there. There is a soul over there, and that is all. And then once you get that, move on to the next area. Now we're going to start heading down further into the abyss. I think I said that kind of strange. Anyways, over here you're going to see a bunch of spirits. This is the first time you'll see them. These guys kind of look like the humanity that you've been collecting throughout the game. Well, these guys will actually drop humanity if you kill them, but you can't block their attacks, so it wouldn't just drop down there. They yield very little souls, so they're not really worth the time in messing with, and they're really slow. If you go over here, you have an invisible platform that drops you down. Now, you definitely want to go down here because you're going to see Alvina, which is the cat from the Forest Hunter Covenant. If you follow her, she leads you to a hidden wall that will show you where Sif is. If you go through the wall, you'll see more of these big spirit, humanity-yielding dudes. Oh yeah, I think I already said this, but you can't block these guys' attacks, so they'll just keep coming at you really slow, and nothing will really happen to them. You just gotta like hit them and back up. They don't really get knocked back too much, and if they get inside your shield, they just start draining your health. Over here, before you get to Sif, is a shortcut which will take you all the way back to the Royal Wood, right next to where you fought Knight Artorias. So let's go ahead and free Sif. your way out of here, leaving the Sif area, you'll stumble across a couple more souls. There's really not a whole lot of threats besides just walking off the edge. There is a mage or two left, but if you go this way, you'll get the drop on them, and they won't see you. If you go the other way where that big spirit pit was, there's actually a mage that can shoot you. But that's the quickest way to get to Manus. Well, we'll go over that in a minute. Oh, one thing to note is that these little spirits, they try to run away from you. So here's the one that would get the drop on you if you went down the normal way. So here's the spirit pit. You can just drop down there and that'll take you down to Manus. If you go back this way, you can keep exploring and looking for things. Down here you can find the Black Flame spell. This is actually a pyromancy spell. All the other spells you've been finding throughout the DLC have been sorceries, but this one's really nice because the pyromancer flame doesn't require magic. It's a stacked, not stacked, but you upgrade your pyromancy flame and it doesn't get any bonus stats from your intelligence or anything else. As long as your pyromancy flame's upgraded, it can be really strong. That's a plus and a minus, because the further you get in the game, you gain pluses. The pyromancy flame is weaker and weaker. But your sorcery spells will keep getting stronger as you upgrade your intelligence. So just something to keep in mind if this is your first playthrough and you're something like a warrior, you haven't messed with intelligence, you could also use pyromancy. So as you just saw, we were just at Manus, or the fog gate anyways, and now we're going to backpedal because there are a few things we missed. One thing is right here by this pit of spirits. Not a very safe area, but if you drop down and then you drop down again, you'll find another item right down here. Say, help me, carving. And then if you drop, you'll just die. Well, that's it for this area and the walkthrough for this. I'm going to make Manus into a separate video because there are a couple cool things I want to point out with Manus. There's some easy ways to beat him and a bunch of different strategies involved. I know I already have one video up of Manus from when the game first came out, but this is separate. This is just going to be like a super easy way to deal with him instead of like just taking him on with brute force. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. If we can get to 1,000 subs, that'd be awesome. Alright, later.